EastEnders Bernie Taylor is struggling to live close to the son she gave birth to as a surrogate for Rainey and Stuart Highway. But as things intensify and Mitch Baker betrays her, will she consider leaving the square for good? An Express.co.uk theory explores this. In upcoming episodes of the BBC soap, Bernie, played by Claire Norris, is betrayed by Mitch, Roger Griffiths, over baby Roland. Will the EastEnders teenager decide she needs to get away from Walford? During her pregnancy, she had moved out of the square, but as she begins to realize how hard it is to live so close to Roland now he has been born, and she can no longer trust her family, she might decide it's time for her to move on and start a new life. In future episodes, Dottie Cotton, Millie Zero, is unimpressed when Bernie takes her to a chess club. Surprisingly though, Dottie ends up being very good at the game. She even wins some money and decides to treat Bernie to a drink at the Vic to celebrate. Without Bernie realizing, Dottie spots an exchange between her and chess club member, Gareth. When a curious Dottie asks her what's going on, Bernie refuses to explain. This leaves Dottie furious and eventually, Bernie comes clean about Gareth. Could he be a new love interest? Perhaps she has secretly been seeing Gareth but wants to keep it a secret. Meanwhile, Mitch has made plans to babysit Roland, and this leaves Bernie feeling hurt. After confiding in Dottie, she confronts him and pleads with him not to do it. Mitch agrees, however when he informs Rainey, Tanya Franks, that he'll no longer be looking after Roland, she pleads with him to help her. Troubled Rainey has been struggling with the baby since Stuart's, Ricky Champ, surgery. Seeing how desperate she is, Mitch reluctantly agrees when Rainey suggests they keep it a secret. Secrets don't usually go to plan in EastEnders though, and it's safe to assume Bernie will find out somehow. Since giving birth, Bernie has found herself faking each time she sees Roland with Rainey. Unbeknownst to her, Stuart has barely been involved with his son because his recovery from surgery isn't going very well. This has left Rainey overwhelmed as she adjusts to motherhood. Mitch's betrayal is likely to sting and, already in despair, Bernie might decide to pack her bags. Could she make an exit to start a new life with Gareth? Although nothing is known about him, he might have grown very close to Bernie already. With everything going on with the baby and troubles in her family, Bernie probably needed a distraction. The household has been through a lot lately, having recently learnt Chantel Atkins, Jessica Plummer, was in fact murdered by Gray Atkins, Toby Alexander Smith. Following this, Keegan Baker, Zach Morris, decided to leave for Germany with girlfriend Tiffany Butcher, Maisie Smith. With fresh trauma surrounding Roland and giving him up to Rainey, Bernie may have started attending chess club as a means of getting away from it all. She has always enjoyed the game since learning how to play it a few years ago, and perhaps thought it was a good time to pick up the hobby again. This probably provided some much-needed relaxation time for Bernie, and she may have met Gareth a while ago. If he knows her situation and they have been secretly dating, he might be willing to live with her as she is struggling. Mitch will probably feel terrible for going behind Bernie's back, and he'll be devastated if she decides to leave. Karen Taylor, Lorraine Stanley, will also be heartbroken, but the pair might realize Bernie will be better off away from Walford. They might come to accept that Bernie starting a new life somewhere else could be just what she needs.